What's up, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. You know what I'm getting ready to say. You know what the topic is. The day is day 34, 331 days left to go. What have you done today? Did you start on that plan? Did you get yourself together? Did you get out there and get started? Did you write it down? Did you think about it? Did you plan anymore? Did you move in that direction just a little inch, even if you move an inch today? Today, I went and got product, not that kind of product. I went and got, I went to Lowe's and bought me some supplies so I could start making this thing I'm gonna show y'all. And when you do this thing piece by piece, man, it really gets you kind of hyped up because you can slowly see it, build up. It's kind of like if you're working on a car, somebody trying to build up a car, or any type of project you got going on. You got like a lot of these dudes I've been watching on YouTube. They're building these old school cars. Everybody's doing it different. Some doing a body off, frame off, which is crazy because your body sits on the frame. So what would you call it? I guess, I don't know. And then they're taking it down to the bare bones and they're painting it and doing all that stuff. And there's a lot of people that ain't doing it that way. Whatever your budget called for, your progression is not going to be like somebody else's. So when you start your build of your little project, regardless of what kind of project it is, when you calculate the steps, you're going to calculate steps based on time and finances. So if you got all the money in the world, you're just going to drop that car off and let them do it. You check on it week by week and see what the progress is. First of all, you're going to look at how long it's going to take to do something like that. So depending on where you take it, depending on how much money you got, you can get a car built from the ground up in 3 months. 3 months is not a long time relative to how long it really takes. Now, if you're doing it yourself and you got all the time in the world from sunup to sundown, it shouldn't take you that long. People have built cars for SEMA in like a month. And then some people take 6 months, some people take a year, some people take 5 years. So depending on how long, your finances, how long you want to take, how particular you are about what you're getting ready to start doing, what type of results you're looking for. Like me personally, I got my little project car and I got cars I work on. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference because they basically kind of look the same. But it's like this one particular car is something that I always wanted to fix up or at least have halfway decent because I'm kind of in a rat rod. So I like, and it's not really about budget because I really don't want nobody to know. Wouldn't want anybody to know that I was rich, that I had a lot of money. But anyway, your project is going to be your project, whatever you decide to do. Create the steps that it takes to get to that point. You're not going to move like the next man. You're not going to move like the last person. So don't calculate your steps according to what somebody else is doing or what somebody else has done. You can look at it and say, okay, he did this or she did that. I don't want to go that route because my budget don't allow me, or time or space or whatever the case may be. Assess what you have to do and how can you do it in that way. I got a project that I talked with a buddy of mine about, and I'm gonna try to get a patent for it. So I immediately started to think, like, how can I build this? How can I make this happen? And it was just as simple as, like, putting it together in my head. Now, in my head, I'm looking at with all the parts and stuff I have together, it's going to take a month, at least. But me drawing it shouldn't take that long. Should take 30 minutes, and get it together. So now what I've done, I already got a pretty good outline of how long it's going to take. Now, if it takes longer than that, don't get frustrated because that's what the plan is about. The plan is about planning. Until your creation is finished, you're always planning. You're always planning. Until your task is done, until your goal is reached, you're always planning. it's not gonna go the way you want it to go. It's not gonna go the way you wanted it to go. It's gonna go the way it needs to go, and you have to factor in all the outside influences. You might get sick. You might have to put that money somewhere else. You might lose the space where you're doing the creating. You might have to ditch the project altogether for whatever reason and then start over some other time. So when you do that, the next time you start over, let's say, for example, I've seen people working on cars. Okay. Dude had a car. I think it was during the fires or some shit. He had a bunch of cars in the yard. Man, dude had like some nice low riders and stuff. All that stuff caught fire. So one car was literally, you could tell it was a work in progress, caught fire. And what was he supposed to do? He couldn't do nothing. He could collect what he can off of insurance. And then if he really wanted to finish that project that bad, you're going to have to ditch that, more than likely, and then start over. So those type of unforeseen inconveniences can happen when you are moving forward. You just can't allow yourself to be discouraged. I had a buddy of mine, he's passed away. He's been gone about maybe 2-3 years. He passed away, and another friend of mine, they was living together in Georgia. He said that, man, you just don't know what he went through trying to build his business up. I said, tell me about it. So he said that he went solo. He went private. Then he bought a truck. That truck was trash. Total engine gone, everything. And he had to, instead of rebuilding that truck, he bought a whole new truck. But he had to wait. So he had to jump out of what he was doing, start working for somebody else, and then build up money and buy another truck. So it set him back. But the setback it wasn't that long. So you got to prepare for stuff like that. When you're on your journey, you can make all the plans you want. You cannot see, but it's a possibility that something's going to stand in your way that's going to hinder you. You have to know what that hindrance is and keep moving. Find a way around it and keep moving. You can't stop and dwell on that hindrance. You have to find a way around it and keep moving. Like I said, don't forget to ask for help. Don't forget to reach out to people, and don't forget to at least chill and think about what's really going on in the situation so you can be the better person, the best you could be in that situation. Don't fold, don't break. Just, okay, this is happening. I'm going to reach my goal. What do I need to do to get past this? You feel me? Don't ever stop. Don't give up, man. Hey, look, it's 2026. It's day 34. We got 331 days left to go. Hey, don't waste time, because we ain't got time to waste. You feel me? Peace.